What's going on, guys? I'm Jeff, the Yoshi Fanatic, and welcome to a very special live stream of Yoshi's Crafted World revisited after 5 years. Guys, welcome to the stream. Jeff, you should drink water before you cut the cake. That's probably a good idea. Welcome, guys. Welcome, Solar Flare, Heloy, and Brain Pick. Guys.
Happy birthday, hon.
Thanks, hon. Guys, it's my birthday today. Yay, it's Chief Beef!
I want to make sure I get this cake in my camera. I don't want to tilt it too much.
Yeah, here, do you want me to? It's my birthday today, guys!
You worked so hard on that cake and made it look so awesome.
And we're celebrating by eating cake on stream. And having a nice little, just chatting section. So, you want to help me blow out the candles, bud?
Yeah.
Ready? Very good, yay!
Do you want to show the camera your amazing Yoshi egg?
Yeah.
Here, I'll pick you up.
Guys, I'm sorry, it's gonna be a little bit...
Oh, hold up your Yoshi egg.
Up here, bud. Up here.
This is the camera up there.
Show him your Yoshi egg over here. Yeah, very cool, right?
It's blue.
Guys, I'm sorry this is gonna be a little chaotic, but, you know, couldn't eat cake without the kids.
Oh,
Hon, would you mind, cutting this?
happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you, dear Daddy. Happy birthday to you.
Thanks, buddy. Actually, all the stuff is on the table.
It's fries. It's a Yoshi egg.
Yes, very cool. Thank you, buddy.
It's for you.
Alright, sorry this is gonna be a little chaotic. But, yeah, welcome to the stream, everybody. Welcome to Solar Flare, Heloy, Brain Pick, Jacob, Rachel. Welcome, everybody. Oh, and Plush. Welcome to the stream, guys. Alright, so this should be the finale of Yoshi's Crafted World, but we're gonna just start with a little, just chatting section, just to hang out, chat a little bit, maybe discuss the direct, and, eat some cake. We're gonna eat some cake. You guys can, eat it vicariously through us, I guess. But also, just chatting section calls for some music, so let's listen to some Yoshi's Woolly World music in the background while we just sit here and have a chat. How have you been? Pretty good, Solar Flare. Pretty good. It's been a pretty good week. Can't really complain. It was a pretty busy work week. Had to drive around a decent amount, but that's okay. I don't mind that every once in a while. The important thing is, I was in the office for my birthday today, and I brought in a double batch of cinnamon rolls, and they all got eaten up. There was somebody who, there was someone in particular who really liked the cinnamon rolls, so I was stoked about that. But yeah, and then I came home, made cake, and here we are. I just virtually ate all your cakes, says Heli. No, why? Good thing I still have the physical cake right over there. I have about 45 minutes, actually. It's currently 10:27 a.m. here in Tokyo. That's right, you're in Japan. How is Japan? How is Japan treating you? Also, let me know if I should turn up the music at all, guys. How was all of your week? I hope you've had a pleasant week. Where I live, it's been very, very hot. Very hot week this week. You should probably drink some water. You're right, Heloy. When the temperature is high, I need to stay hydrated, so bottoms up. Also, I should...
Cake.
Oh, thank you.
I got you part of Yoshi's tongue.
Thank you.
I thought you'd think that's cute.
Mmm, yummy cake. I'ma eat it. Let's see how we did. Yeah, this was my first time decorating a cake with like a stencil sort of thing. So, yeah. Can we send you a giant Yoshi cutout through the mail? Says Brainpick. I would rather that you didn't, but you can always send me a download link or something for it. Japan is awesome. I'll tell you the full story once I'm back home, says Jacob. Oh, alright. Sounds good. Hello, Jeff. I'm not late, says Rachel. Welcome to the stream, Rachel. Yeah, I'm eating cake. Yeah. How old are the kids? JJ is 4 years old. He turned 4 in February. And Shaden will be turning 2 in July. What can I send you through the mail? Narcotics? Says Solar Flare. I doubt that would pass through. No, we're, yeah, I'd rather not get fan mail. Not just yet. Wait until I have a P.O. box. Be careful, Queso might be nearby. Queso, stay away from my cake! I actually did a good job on this cake. I make all my cakes from scratch, so it's like, it's extra crumbly, right? You can kind of see that it's very crumbly. But it's very soft this time. You want to see the super important thing I was drawing? I'll post it in the Cord server. Sure. Hang on. I'm gonna eat some cake. Let's see. Have you shared it, Plush? Is it in Community Creations? Share it with me. So, Jeff, how is the Yoshi's New Island retrospective video? I haven't made any progress on it this week. So, Sky and I have been watching some anime together recently. We watched Sword Art Online, which I know a lot of you people are, not a lot of you people, a lot of people in general tend to trash talk that one. And there's some critiques that are absolutely warranted, but I think for the most part, I think it's... I like how Solar Flare put it about Little Caesar Pizza once. It's a lot better if you're not watching it with someone talking into your ear about how bad it is. Because really, Sky and I really enjoyed it. And we look forward to more coming out at some point, maybe. Weebs, says Solar Flare. Yeah, well, maybe. But I really enjoyed it. But we just wrapped up SAO. So now I'm going to be dedicating more time to the video and get it done. Jeff, thoughts on about the Direct? I thought that the Direct was awesome. So I went into it with low expectations. I wasn't really expecting anything. But we got a lot of stuff. We actually finally saw Metroid Prime 4 footage for, well, the first time in the 7 years that it's been announced, you know. Iron posted the super important drawings. Okay, one sec. Is it Hawk sleeping? It does seem to be Hawk sleeping. And Jake not sleeping? I'm so sorry, Jake. Hawk. Oh no! Hawk beat up Jake! Back to the big cam. Here's a small update though. I'm about to leave Tokyo and head to Osaka for a couple days. When I'm there, I'll be heading to Nintendo Land at Universal Studios. Want me to pick up any Yoshi gear when I'm there? Hey, if you want some Yoshi gear, you absolutely have my blessing. Jeff, what did you think about the compilation? As always, I thought it was fun. Oh.
Number 12.
That's not the number 12, you silly goose. What numbers are those?
3, 0.
Very good. 3 and 0.
Yeah, I eat all my cake.
I'm not surprised.
I just get the table.
Say hi. My goodness, bud. Say excuse me.
Excuse me. Hi.
My reaction. Yo, Miles Edgeworth Investigations 2 outside of Japan, yo! 12, idiot. I'm way smarter than him, Cecilia. JJ, don't do that. That's yucky. Nobody wants to see your tongue.
My tongue is red.
Yeah, I don't want to see that, bud. Thank you, though. He's so polite. I excuse it. You're 30? Where the hell does time go? Yeah, right? I turned 30 today, guys. I'll get back to direct thoughts here in a minute. But yeah, I turned 30. I don't feel much different. But hopefully I don't wake up and have my back hurting. What was my favorite part from the Direct? I'd say that my favorite part was the very beginning. When Mario and Luigi Brothership was announced. Jeff, should I send you a present? No, thank you. You can give me a present when I come visit you at Wario's. What, bud?
I want to watch the new Luigi's Bumblebees of Luigi.
Oh, you want to watch Mario and Luigi Brothership?
Yeah, I want to watch all the videos. Hold.
Well, we'll watch again tomorrow, okay?
Okay.
I showed JJ the...
I want to watch it.
No, not tonight, buddy.
But I love it.
I know. Not tonight, buddy. Tomorrow, okay? Believe it or not, your birthday is also my parents' anniversary. It's their 21st this year, says Jacob. Oh, that's awesome. Tell them that the Yoshi Fanatic says happy anniversary. And they'll be like, who? After 9 years, aka GTA 6, but Mario and Luigi. Yeah, right? Like, I didn't know that I didn't want to think that we were getting more Mario and Luigi games. But that was definitely my favorite part of the show. Like, that set the precedent for what the Nintendo Direct was going to be. And boy, that was awesome. If anybody here doesn't know, I am a big fan of the Mario and Luigi RPG games. J-Dog says, just wanted to stop in and wish a happy birthday to an old friend. Many more to you, man. Thanks, J-Dog. I appreciate it. Thanks for stopping in. Hope you're doing well. Also, happy 10 years on YouTube, says Heloy. That's right. I forgot to mention that. Guys, this is not only my 30th birthday, which that in and of itself is a big deal. Thanks. My dad also says happy birthday to you. Thanks, Jacob's dad. Or since you guys are in Japan, maybe I should say arigatou gozaimashita. But yeah. Not right now, bud. But yeah, not only is it my 30th birthday, JJ, I'm talking, bud, but it's also my 10-year anniversary on YouTube. Technically, yesterday was. So for some background, 10 years ago, 2014, June 20th, is the day that I uploaded my first video to YouTube. It was on my my old YouTube channel, Volatile Upgrade. It was Super Mario 64 Episode 1. Don't go back and watch it. It's pretty cringe. But, man, I've been on YouTube for 10 years now. And that's kind of crazy. One sec, let me define something, RQ, real quick. Okay. Jeff completing various milestones in the same day. Yeah, right? I don't know how I do it, guys. Everything's going on this stream. Jeff's birthday, Jeff's 10 years on YouTube. Early stream, Yoshi's Crafted World final. That's right, and 5 years of Yoshi's Crafted World. A little late. March 29th is Yoshi's Crafted World's 5th birthday. 10 years? Where the mug in hell does the time really go? It's Jacob. I don't know, man. Which one do you like more? Bert the Bashful or Spike the Naval Piranha? In this game, absolutely Spike. Bert needs to keep his pants on. That's what he needs to do. Sorry. You know, I don't mean to brag, but this cake turned out so soft.
Oh yeah.
Like, I have the TV remote, but I think, but you need to keep it very low. Very low.
Okay, take it.
Okay.
Dad,
What, bud?
can you put this in screen mode?
JJ, you can just turn the TV to the different channel. Just keep the volume turned down.
I can't see it.
Well, JJ. Okay. He reminds me of my little cousin, says Solar Flare. Yeah, he's quite energetic. JJ, I said turn it down. If you can't keep it turned down, then you're gonna have to do something else. This is why I don't stream when the kids are still awake, by the way. Jeff, you're so annoyed. It's called being a father, Solar Flare. Okay, what else? What else was I gonna say? I don't know. I guess it's just today's a nice day. A big day.
I can't hear my show.
It's too loud, bud. Question for JJ. Do you play any Yoshi games? I will answer on behalf of JJ. He has played Yoshi's Woolly World. We beat Yoshi's Crafted World together, but that's it so far. What else? I should probably talk more about that direct, huh? Yeah, so started off strong. Mario and Luigi, brothership, that's huge. Oh, I should probably ask you guys, what was your favorite announcement? JJ, if you can't hear your show, just go watch the tablet then. You gotta keep it turned down. Alright, sorry guys, I'll be right back. JJ?
I've had 2 layers.
Okay. Definitely brotherhood, says Solar Flare. It's brothership. Hey Jeff and Plush, check the Discord for a photo of a plush that I got in Japan. I want to see it. I want to see it. Heck yeah. It's a Pokemon of some kind. It's very cute. Nice pickup, Jacob. Back to the big cam. Okay. Do you want to hear the plot for part 2 of my Yoshi story, says Rachel. Sure. Hey, sorry for venting my traumas, Jeff, says Plush. I get it. No worries. But thank you for keeping the peace. Personal favorite was, of course, a certain Ace Attorney game, but I'm pretty hyped for that new Zelda game. Oh, heck yeah. First time that Zelda's actually playable in a proper Zelda game? That's a big deal. We have talked about that a little bit. Yo, that Psyduck look deformed, says Tyon. Now, sometimes plushies do. He's still cute, though. Welcome to the stream, by the way.
Oh, you have it on big camera?
I do have it on big camera. We're just chatting.
Nice.
Hi. We have talked about that new Zelda game in the Discord a little bit. We do have some reservations about the new playstyle, kind of like pushing people away from it sort of thing, but it might I don't know, it might draw in some new folks. Some fans of the 3D Zelda games, Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom. I don't know, but I know one thing. I am very excited. Yeah, it's a Yoshi flavor. Yeah, no, this is my birthday cake, Rock. I made a marble cake with white buttercream frosting. And it was a Yoshi cake.
I like that somebody said it was Yoshi flavored.
Hang on, let me pull it up. Just so you can see. That is my birthday cake, Rock. I cut into it, well actually Sky cut into it a little bit earlier, so yeah. Happy birthday to me! Back to big camera. I'm excited because 1, 2D Zelda, and 2, playable Zelda. Yeah, that was awesome. Did you blend Yoshis to make it? Oh no, goodness no. I did, however, make this cake from scratch, and it turned out magnificent this time. Jeff, you need to lock in for the Wii Sports tournament. Count me in, dude. I'll post whatever comment I need to in the Discord a little later. Yippee, mutilated Yoshi, says Plush. Yeah, make that method number 26 of killing Yoshis. Pretty epic birthday cake, says Brainpick. It looks like a Yoshi's Woolly World cake. Neat. Yeah, it was my first time really decorating with a stencil. Howdy, Jeff, says Aurora. Hi, Aurora. Welcome to the stream. Welcome to the just chatting portion of the Yoshi's Crafted World finale stream. Cake. You keep posting food in the Discord and I keep getting hungry, says Healy. I'm sorry. But you know, I got to. I'm a cook. A home cook. HBD, Jeff. I don't know what that stands for. Hi, Chris. Welcome to the stream. Also, sorry if there's any sort of like little ASMR from me eating the cake. I am trying to be good and get away from the microphone when I take a bite, but it's my birthday. I had to have some birthday cake. So, thanks. Cake is on a higher priority compared to Yoshi. Oh, happy birthday, buddy. Oh, gotcha. Happy birthday. Thank you. If you're a cook, why aren't you in the kitchen right now? Pretty sus. Okay, I'm a home cook. And I was in the kitchen all night making this. I also spent all night in the kitchen last night. I made a homemade cinnamon rolls to take to work today, which I distributed to all my coworkers. Well, as many as would take them. And yeah, because there are some people that are trying to watch what they eat. And I also made shrimp jambalaya last night. So, I've been in the kitchen a lot the last 2 days. I need a break. Thanks, Chris. Let's see, what else? What else was I excited about? The cook? Jeff, don't let them know about our secret business. Let me cook, Brainpick. Let me cook. Nitty Naughty Windmill Hill! Banger OST, love it. Heck yeah, I thought it would be nice to just have the Yoshi's Woolly World OST playing in the background. Jambalaya is so good, says Solar Flare. I do need to practice making it a little bit. Jeff, what would you do if Yoshi showed up and ate all your cake? I would just be happy if Yoshi was here, honestly. I'm gonna take some more cake. What else happened at the Direct that I was excited about? There was an indie game that showed up that I got interested in. It was, Big Montgomery. Yeah, that's the song. It was, this indie game by the name of Memories in Orbit, or Mio for short. It looks like a Metroidvania. It might not be, but it kind of looks like it might be. Either way, I'm excited to try it out. I can just imagine Sky barging in with a giant Yoshi costume and acting like the Kool-Aid Man. Yoshi! Bro was watching Home 2017. Did that come out in 2017? I didn't know that was that recent. I had no idea it was that recent. Yeah. Have you watched the Shovel Knight trailer? Oh, I forgot to do that. The Shovel Knight, whatever it is. My name is the Yoshi Fanatic, Jeff the Yoshi Fanatic. Says Heloy. Yeah, that's me. Speaking of food, check the Discord for some food that I've been eating in Japan. These photos are a couple sneak peeks as well. Let's see it. Yummy food. Snorlax. That's awesome. They even have like the little Z's on the salad. Man, how creative. What's the next one? I don't know what that is. I forget what that guy's name is, but that's awesome. Back to the big camera. Okay, what else was I excited about? Donkey Kong Country HD, or Donkey Kong Country Returns, sorry. Donkey Kong Country Returns HD, which I have been affectionately calling Donkey Kong Country Returns. Because it's the HD remake of the remaster of the Wii game with the 3DS content included. So it's like, it's gonna be the definitive version of Donkey Kong Country Returns, and I'm here for it. I've been thinking about going back and playing Donkey Kong Country Returns, but I don't know, like, I don't wanna like play the game shaking my remote the whole time, you know? DKC Returns looks like a lazy remaster, says Solar Flare. Hey, honestly, that game was pretty good on its own. It just needs a few little tweaks. Donkey Kong Country Returns for the last time. Well, I hope so. Shout out to the homie Gengar. Real one for real. Donkey Kong Country Returns is just meh, says Chris. I don't know. I think for me the biggest issue with that game on the Wii was just the controls. Again, just shaking the Wii remote to roll. Like, you roll a lot in that game. It's not fun to waggle the remote that much, in my opinion. Point of view, the last 5 iPhones. Just before the direct, my brother said, well, I guess something Donkey Kong related. He fell asleep before it and woke up to a surprise. That's awesome. Yoshi Hut theme. Rachel says the plot. The Yoshis split up to do things. Purple, red, green, and yellow went to the Hidden Hills, and orange, pink, light blue, and blue went to get Jeff a present. Oh, I love this already. I've lost like 10 pounds from being sick, and I don't think that's normal, says Solar Flare. Not only is that not normal, that's also very unfortunate. Depending on how sick you are and for how long, it's not that unusual to lose that much weight. But yeah. Sorry to hear that you've been sick. That stinks. Waggling too much can give you hand cramps, says Plush. Yeah, so I'm really looking forward to playing that game on the Switch. I might even stream it when it comes out. We'll see. It's up to you guys. I haven't streamed that one ever. Aggressive vibrating. Yeah, right. That's a lot of Wii games just in general. I should finish up this cake. It's yummy. It's very yummy. It's a yellow cake with chocolate marbling and white buttercream frosting. It's actually a good thing, but, like, it's a good side effect. Yeah, I mean, that's your silver lining to being sick. Queso is near. I'd better finish my cake then. Thank you for bearing with me, guys. I've never, like, eaten a lot of food on stream before, so I'm kind of indulging this time. 30 is a big milestone. I'm celebrating. I'm just excited about the cake, Solar Flare. I know. Hey, Blues Cat, welcome to the stream. Welcome to Jeff Eats Cake. But also, other things. Yoshi's Crafted World, a little later. Yoshi's Woolly World music is very good music. Yeah, like... Oh. Night-night, baby girl. Night-night. Never expected you to go live early, Jeff, says Blues Cat. Yeah, this was very extenuating circumstances. We decided to have birthday cake on live stream, and we wanted to include the kids. So we did not have to start with the stipulation of the kids had to be asleep first. In fact, the earlier that we started, the better, because Shaden gets pretty cranky. This is the first and last mukbang I will ever be attending. What's this tie on? I don't remember which boss this is. I feel like it's the hot dog. I don't remember what his name is. Water! Your daughter is so cute. Kind of reminds me of my niece, says Tryhard Gamer Gal. Shaden is so well behaved compared to JJ at their ages, says Solar Flare. Yeah, I mean, being a girl, she's more mellow. She also takes after her mother, Sky. The dog, right. Okay, I got it. And yeah, Baby Bowser. Yeah, that also counts. There's Home Movie from DreamWorks in the background, says Chris. Yeah, that is what is keeping JJ occupied at the moment, while Sky puts Shaden to bed. And no, it's Baby Bowser. Isn't it? Might be. Hang on, let me check. What one are we on? Yeah, you're right. It is versus Baby Bowser. I'm probably going to post my Yoshi plushie eating my food in the Discord, lol, says Rachel. Okay. Alright, I'm gonna take another bite. Yippee! Yeah, you were right. Try hard. You were right. The dog is known as Bunsen the hot dog. That's right. What's up, bud? I'm sorry, bud, but it can't be too loud. Otherwise, everyone on the video will hear it. I'm sorry, buddy, but if you wanna go watch the tablet or something instead, you can. Would you like that instead? I'm gonna take another bite. Takes 2 bites. Yeah. Jeff, read comment. Sorry, Aloy. Hang on. We got Jeff mukbang before GTA 6 and 3D Yoshi game. I don't know what mukbang is. Help me out here. Alright, let's polish this thing up. I've got crumbs left. That's the one downside about homemade cake. It's very crumbly. So it kind of makes a mess. We need a stream in which Jeff goes to bed, but JJ and Shaden do the stream. Maybe someday. Tablet? No, no! Don't let him have access to a tablet at his age, says Tryhard. Oh, it's okay. We have parental controls pretty hard on there. There's very few things that he can access, not including YouTube. So, did you make a cake mix or not? No, I made it entirely from scratch. Mukbang is where people eat something as their YouTube content. Oh. Alright, well, I'm not gonna turn into a mukbang YouTuber or something. What? Didn't you already eat all your cake, bud? Oh, okay, you can go finish your cake. For example, Nokokado Avocado. Oh, thank goodness you're a responsible parent. I was freaking out there for a bit. Yeah, no. We have separate profiles on the tablet, and his is a very heavily restricted account. Like, there's only a few baby games on there he has access to. We took off the Google Play Store, YouTube, Netflix, all that stuff. And there's a passcode on mine and Sky's accounts. So, yeah, he is not able to access all that stuff. Just make sure to keep them away from brain rot. Personal experience from taking care of my little cousin. They have no parental control, apparently. For some reason, it's complicated on Android, so I don't really fault people for it, but, well, in such cases where they can't figure out or don't know of, parental controls, then maybe they should, constantly supervise. I know more about being a parent than the average Twitter user, says Tryhard. Probably. At least he won't be on YouTube Shorts 24/7. Yeah, no YouTube at all. don't let your kid watch brain rot content on YouTube like LankyBox. Yeah, again, no, he doesn't have access to YouTube on the tablet. Welcome to Yoshi's Woolly World. Heck yeah. Rare smart family moments is rock. Oh. Well, I'm sorry, bud. Maybe mommy will help you find it when she comes back down. Let's stop teaching Jeff how to parent. Maybe what not to teach and not to watch and stuff. I think Jeff knows more than us. Yeah, no offense, guys, but you know, I've been a parent for 4.5 years now. I kind of know what I'm doing. Well, in most respects. Some respects. Not most respects. It's not my first rodeo. I'm pretty experienced at this point. What else on the direct? I took a bunch of notes. Let him grow up with the stuff I did, like, I don't know, Mario DIC cartoons, VeggieTales, and especially Pokemon Indigo League. Yeah, we do actually have Mario, and JJ, please don't mess with that. We do have the Mario DIC cartoons and VeggieTales. Shaden loves watching Larry Boy. JJ, please do not jump on the couch. JJ, sit down, please. Make them watch Cartel Gore videos. Oh, jeez. I like it the last stream you voice acted the green Yoshi's Woolly World amiibo plushie. Also, did you give the Yoshi's Woolly World amiibo plushies a piece of Woolly World cake? In my heart, I did. Make them watch Cartel Gore videos. It builds character. Oh my goodness. Or traumatizes them. Alright, well, it's about 10 o'clock. It's about my normal stream time. You guys ready to start, or is there anything else you'd like to talk about before I get focused on Yoshi's Crafted World here? Yoshi time! Alright, yeah, it's Yoshi time. Oh yeah, that's right, I need to set up my capture utility. Read my comment, Jeff. Okay, sorry, hang on. Normal stream time. Yeah, my ideal normal stream time. Favorite fruit? Pineapple. Absolutely pineapple. Close second is grapes. And or apples. Me when the Yoshi is woolly, says Rock. Trauma builds character. I know from being a writer who traumatizes my OCs. Okay, hang on. Chris says, my younger brother likes to watch brain rot content and it drives me crazy. At least he didn't like Cocomelon. He likes to play Roblox and watch Roblox YouTubers like LankyBox. Make sure to change the screen. I shall. No worries. Okay. Change this to recording session 9. Because that's what this is now. Recording session 9. Alright, that's started. Jeff, I might trade my Xbox with my cousin's Switch OLED. Huh. Well, I don't know how I should advise you on that one, but whatever you think is best, whatever you think you would enjoy more. Well, I gotta go pack for my flight to Osaka. I'm glad that I got to join this party. Have a great birthday, and I'll see you next week. Thanks, Jacob. Enjoy the rest of your time in Japan. Stay safe, fly safe. Hope to see you next time, friend. Alright, 16 by 9, let's go. It is time. Also, I need to stop the music here. It is now time, guys, to finish up Yoshi's Crafted World. It makes sense because I want to switch OLED and she wants an Xbox. Alright. Jeff, if I had a kid at 14, would I still be a good dad? Only you can answer that question, Solar Flare. I cannot. It's time for part 2 of my Yoshi story, and the Yoshi Fanatic's 10-year anniversary and Jeff's 30th anniversary. Heck yeah, Rachel, fire away. Oof, I'm fresh out of energy. I so desperately want to scale this mountain. Can you provide 30 flowers? Well, bud. No, please don't keep eating the frosting, bud. Put the spoon away. Oh, that's no Woolly World, that's Crafted World. Me silly. Yeah, it's time for Yoshi's Crafted World. At last. And last Yoshi's Crafted World stream. That's right. Okay. It's time for the Hidden Hills. Ah, thank you very much. Good as new. From what you've seen, what you have seen from me, would I be a good dad in your opinion? It's a solar flare. I think you've got good character and good heart. But I do think that it would be difficult to, you know, drop out of most of your extracurriculars to take care of a child. So, I think it would be tough. Not saying it's impossible. I've known several younger people who have had kids early in life, and it does turn out to be okay. JJ, I'm sorry, but I'm streaming right now. Would I be a good mom? Says Plush. No, JJ, we can't turn it up, bud. Okay, so... JJ. Alright, I'm just gonna have to ignore him for now. Alright, so these are the hidden hills. This is essentially the S levels of Yoshi's Crafted World. This is where the challenge picks up. We'll see how that goes. Already, I'm not off to a good start. But, you know, I did say in the Yoshi's Crafted World versus Yoshi's Woolly World, video, that even these, Hidden Hills levels are pretty easy. And compared to other Yoshi games, I would definitely, agree with that assertion. But we'll see, oh, that might have been a red coin. But that's okay. There we go. Nailed it. Nailed it. Okay. So as a reminder, the way that we're going to be playing these levels is the same as the others that we've done so far, in that we are going to try to 100% complete the level on the first run through, but I'm not going to be too upset if we do not. And that's because we still need to do the souvenir quests. Uh-oh. I don't have enough eggs for this. No, I'll have to do this later. Okay. It is going to be very S-level-like in that you need to be precise with, like, egg throws and getting health and everything. If I remember right, they don't give you an opportunity for more health over what you... Oh! Wow! Wowie! Wowers! Over what they would offer for getting you up to full health only once. In other words, they give you just enough health in these levels to get you up to full health, and that's that. Uh-oh. Okay, there we go. So what did I do? What did I not do? I did not do a lot. Oh, well, I got the 20 red coins. Guess I don't have to worry about that next time. The second group of Yoshis go to Target to get Jeff a present. They think they should get him the giant Yoshi's Woolly World amiibo. Meanwhile, the others go to the Hidden Hills to do Kamek's easy S levels. I know your real name, Heloy? If I did, I forgot it. Yeah, but if, like, you lose to a CPU and they're nearby... Oh. I'm just now realizing that I haven't seen anything past World 1-ish for this game, says Rock. Well, that's gonna be a little bit of whiplash, I guess. Because these are the last levels in the game. You didn't answer my question? I think you brought it up but never answered it. Oh, sorry, a tryhard gamer gal. Same kind of thing for you. Anybody who's in high school or, you know, anyone who's like a teenager, not like working or in college or any of that sort of stuff. I'd argue even in college, like, it's difficult to have a kid and, you know, basically put your life aside to take care of the kid. I'd imagine it's very difficult. Again, not impossible. And just like Solar Flare, I think that you have heart. So I'm sure that you would do your best. What am I doing right now? Okay, so I did not get full health, and I did not get that one flower that requires the balloon toss thing. It's difficult to have a girlfriend as well, lol, says Chris. Oh, you know what? Let's go ahead and play through these levels just sequentially, and then when we get to the top, I think they give us the souvenir quests. Oh, I should also be looking out for, what's his name? Blockefeller Sprout. I mean, in the future when I'm not busy in school. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I'm sure that you'll make a great mother someday. I would do amazing. I would train my kid to be the next LeBron, unless it's a girl. Then, hey, you still could, just in, the WNBA. Under Siege. Caitlin Clark, that one basketball girl, says Solar Flare. Female LeBron. LeBrona? Oh, right, I wanted to change, Yoshi colors, but I'll do that a little bit later, I guess. Oh, no! Hey, you hang on there. You stay down there. I don't need any of that right now. Oh, boy. Fred. Wait! I got it, though! My kid is not joining the WNBA, the Osa Solar Flare. Respectable. LeBrona Jane. Okay. Let's try not to trigger these guys again. Okay. I guess these levels are a little bit more difficult than I give them credit for. They are very precise, but I think part of the reason it doesn't feel that difficult is because, well, because of the quality of life improvements. And I do hold to the idea that this is probably easier than most Yoshi S levels are. Third game over in the series, says Heloy. Yeah, right, I'm slipping, man. I'm slipping. Oh my, okay. Okay. Oh, okay. I was gonna say, I really hope that that's not another balloon quest thing. No! Gosh dang it. I really am gonna have to replay these a couple of times. Oh boy. Here they come! It's the Bumbling Brigade! I don't know what to call those guys. They're just doofs. But I messed up, I don't have an egg. Wow, okay. Maybe this is harder than I remember. I'm still not that worried. I'm still not that worried. I just gotta make sure that I don't miss an opportunity to get any eggs next time. Ah. Doo-doo. Doo-doo. The first group cleared the first S level and go to the next one. Meanwhile, the others leave Target because they sold out of the giant Yoshi's Woolly World amiibo, but buy a Yoshi Pro Controller for Jeff. Hey, that is a worthy substitute. I would 100% take the Yoshi, wow, I got all the red coins. I would 100% take all of the, I'd take a Yoshi's, Yoshi-themed Pro Controller. Mr. I can't talk tonight, guys. I'm too excited. Mr. Waddle says hello! Hello, Mr. Waddle. Welcome to the stream. Wow, I did not do very good on that level, but welcome to the finale of Yoshi's Crafted World. How are you, Mr. Waddle? Oh gosh, OG, you sure do draw Jake and Hawk together a lot. Does it mean anything? Yeah, you read too much into things. They're just friends who happen to be close and of the same gender. Yeah, they're close friends. I'm fresh out of energy. Jeff Water will help. You're so right. I wonder if Justin Jr. is good to call my future kid. I would call them Junior for short. Just a little flare. There you go. Ah, thank you very much. Good as new. Alright. And here we are. Oof, oh my. Fresh out of energy once again. Emotional damage. I'll be needing more smiley flowers now. Alright, why don't we change Yoshi colors? Ah, that's not the button. What is it? Okay. I think that it's fitting to play as Blue Yoshi. Because this is the finale, and typically Blue Yoshi. Well, actually, typically green. What, bud? JJ, I'm streaming, bud. Actually, now that I think about it, it's usually green Yoshi doing the finale. I'm still going with blue. JJ, I can't watch the movie right now, bud. Once again, I say, this is why I don't stream when the kids are awake. Yoshi finale! Just try hard. Flopping and popping. You know, after they had Bert the Bashful do unspeakable things, they cannot use the word flop in this game anymore. They're not allowed. They've lost their privileges to use that word. Hi, bud.
This is your birthday card.
Yes, thank you, bud. It's very nice. Good. I was Bluey in the Discord. That's my normal username. I gotcha. Well, welcome to the stream. Happy to have you. What is it, bud? There we go. You can write your name in there, bud. JJ, I'm sorry, I'm busy right now.
What's your password?
My password? You can't know my password. That's the point of having a password. Is people aren't supposed to know it. JJ, I can't right now, bud. Jeff, if you had the third game, name it Justin. It's a solar flare. Name it Justin, even if this is a female child.
What is her heart?
Justina, I guess. The second group go to Walmart next. Meanwhile, the first group get to the third and last S level. Meanwhile, Green Yoshi and Blue Tree groups. Yes.
This is your name.
Not quite, bud. How about you write your name?
I already did it.
Oh, you did? Let me see. Oh, you did. Very nice, bud. Okay. Okay. Name it Jeffrey, says Chris. I am not decided on a name at this current moment in time. I wonder if I'm screwing myself over here by eating too many Shy Guys. Also, using it for a child sounds like dehumanizing a human life to me. Says Plush. Oh boy. Yeah, I had a feeling there'd be something over here. Had a feeling. It's more than a feeling. Whoa. Okay then. Are you kidding me? A single coin, but it was a red coin, so it was important. Wait, how are you floating in the air like that? Says Mr. Waddle. All Yoshi games, well, all of the mainline Yoshi games, involve the flutter jump ability. And some are more powerful than others. Yoshi's Crafted World and Yoshi's Woolly World both allow you to float infinitely with proper button timing. The Yoshi's Island games do not, for example. They have a limit to how far you can go. You can get far with the... Oh.
This is your surprise.
No, thank you, buddy. It's
this,
very nice.
I can put this safe in my wallet.
Okay, buddy, thank you. They does not... I played it and never been able to fly infinite like that in it. This is Mr. Waddle. So... I'm just like, hitting the B button over and over again while I'm in the air. There are some Yoshi games. Are there any Yoshi games? that you can only flutter jump once? Yoshi, well, Yoshi Topsy-Turvy only allows you to flutter jump once, I think. It's either that or it's just so weak that it is that in effect. Okay, bud. Meanwhile, Jeff is working on the Yoshi's Woolly World cake. Meanwhile, Kamek gets ready to battle Boshi. Meanwhile, the second group buys red, purple, and yellow plushies because they killed revived bosses. Yeah, now they get to go on a shopping spree. I've played it before I met Mr. Waddle. Well, I hope that you are able to figure out that trick. It's pretty handy. Let's see. I don't think there's anything over here. Oh yeah, that was awesome. Jeff, tell us it's a special stream. You should tell us your name, says Heloy. You know, it is my birthday today. And I guess as a birthday present to you guys, I could tell you that my name is Jeff. Maybe next year I'll tell you that my name is Jeff. Oh, and yeah, the Nintendo Direct was totally awesome, says Blues Cat. I didn't really get to finish talking about that. So, I don't know. What else can I say about it, though? Like, the new Zelda game looks great. I can't wait to get my hands on it and give it a shot. Mario and Luigi. Oh man. That was a heck of a way to open the show. Donkey Kong Country returns, I know is, to some, not that exciting of an announcement. But to me, it'll be great to have a definitive way to play Donkey Kong Country Returns. And that does rectify that sort of issue in my mind that exists for many other games. Like, it's at least a way to address that particular game. Like, I talked about this before, how Nintendo tends to, for their older games, they've in the past made remakes or remasters, or what I would like to call demakes and demasters, for their console games to, I guess, showcase the power of their handheld systems. But they were always frustrating ports because they look worse, they sound worse, but they have more content. Sometimes they have... Oh, you. Well, that really didn't do anything for me. I'm gonna have to replay this level just to get full health, but that's okay. Long story short, definitive versions of these games that they make demakes and demasters for. Hang on, bud. Thank you, bud.
For your live stream.
For my live stream?
Yeah, and this.
Well, that's very thoughtful of you, bud.
Yeah, see, this is your own toys.
Those are your toys, bud.
I put wig in here.
Man, I'm having a really hard time getting my thought across here. Oh, jeepers. JJ, no, I need that, bud. So what you're saying is that you want a Yoshi's Woolly World port? I would love a Yoshi's Woolly World port, Aurora. I would love that. Yeah, it's just nice to see Donkey Kong get that kind of treatment. And, it would be nice if we got, you know, Yoshi's Woolly World port that gave us the content of the 3DS version in a, graphical fidelity that the Wii U version has. Hello. And that goes for a lot of Nintendo's, older games. Oh, I should have waited. There we go. Man, maybe I do have to focus more than I normally do for this one. Oh my goodness! I missed a red coin, but I got all the flowers. We shall proceed. Does JJ like your streams? The Solar Flare. He doesn't really watch them. Sometimes he does. But we don't have YouTube on the tablet or on the TV, so, you know, he's not really able to watch them much. I've often thought about showing him my Luigi's Mansion series from a few years ago. I think he would enjoy watching that. But again, Kind of hard to do that when we don't let him have access to YouTube. Donkey Kong Country returns HD cell as well as Tropical Freeze, says Yoshi Daffy Duck. I don't know. I don't really know how well Donkey Kong Country Tropical Freeze sold. We'll go back for souvenirs. I just want to see what he needs here. I'm fresh out of energy. I so desperately want to scale this mountain. Could you provide 50 flowers? 50 flowers? That's like a drop in the bucket, my guy. I mean, I guess in total he's asked me to get 140 flowers for him. In just the Hidden Hills alone. There we go, now I'm feeling super swell. This makes me sad now because Yoshi's Woolly World didn't get anything, says Tryhard Gamer Gal. Yeah, I mean, it's not too late, but yeah, I don't feel like the Yoshi series gets as much love as it really deserves. By the way, just wanted to ask how you feel about Mario and Luigi Brothership, Jeff, says J-Dog. Okay, I didn't really talk about it in depth. I guess I don't have a lot of in-depth thoughts about it, but let's just say it was my favorite part of the Direct. I love their adaptation of the art style. Like, they took the art style that they introduced in Mario and Luigi Dream Team and, like, really brought it into full 3D. And I think they adapted it super, super well, really. The characters look expressive. I really like the art style. And the only other, like, major thing that I'm thinking about in the Mario and Luigi Brothership game is the combat. The turn-based RPG combat that it has. They're bringing the bros moves back, and that is awesome. Like, Mario and Luigi Superstar Saga is my favorite Mario and Luigi game, in large part due to the fact that they have the bros moves in that one, and those are superior to the items in my opinion. They're just so much more cool. So it's nice to see them bringing that back. Unique characters, that's cool. I just can't wait to play it. Mario and Luigi Paper Jam was hecka overhated. I didn't play it, so I can't really weigh in on that discussion. Mr. Waddle says, can you change Yoshi to the light blue Yoshi in honor of the light blue Yoshi plush cameo? You know what? Sure. Some shrunk plastic baby Bowsers, please. What, bud? Hi.
Say, Daddy, Yoshi's are my favorite.
Yoshis are my favorite.
Okay.
It's an alright game. It's a Solar Flare. Take a look in the first course if you see one. By the way, did anyone notice that there's not a reverse side to these? Oh yeah, the hate is valid, to be honest. The game didn't live up to expectations of the most unique Mario IPs crossing over. Says Tryhard. Yeah, again, I have no say, really. I didn't play it. I could play it, but I didn't. Like, come on, no Paper Mario characters, just paper versions of normal characters? Says Tryhard. Yeah, don't forget, that's when they were being less and less creative with the Paper Mario games. This was after Sticker Star. What's your thoughts on the new Mario Party, says Chris. I'm excited for it. I'm excited for it because it looks like it's rectifying some of the issues that I had with Super Mario Party. If you recall, Super Mario Party, a lot of the complaints that people had were, you know, it was pretty unbalanced due to the whole, you know, ally mechanic. I didn't really see that shown anywhere. What else? Larger boards. You probably will be able to move more than 6 spaces with a normal dice block. In fact, there's a new item that lets you roll 40 spaces in the one level, so you know that provides the ability to make larger stages. There are 7 boards right off the bat. Honestly, I am very optimistic for this Paper Mario Mario. I keep thinking Paper Mario. I'm very optimistic for this Mario Party game, in all honesty. Based on the trailer, it looks like it's got a lot going for it. And I'm excited to get it. It comes out, I think, October something. October like 17th or something like that. And that is exciting because that's around my anniversary. Well, it's like a month before my anniversary. My anniversary is November 10th. And I plan on getting that game for Sky for our anniversary. Because Sky loves Mario Party. And I know that she'll put 100 hours into that one, no sweat. We're gonna keep playing. Also, I did not find Sprout. I'm slipping, guys, I'm slipping. Jeff, did you read my other 2 comments about the story? Not yet, but I will. Give me a sec. Now, what else do I need here? I need full health, so I'll go back and get health. Cody Pepperoni? Is it pepperoni? Is what pepperoni? Okay, I need to go back and read Rachel's comments. Meanwhile, the second group leaves Walmart because it didn't get the giant Woolly World amiibo and go home to buy it. Meanwhile, the first group finished the last test level and let Boshi battle Kamek time to fight. It is not time to fight him yet. Not gonna lie, I like Super Mario Party compared to Superstars. Interesting, Rock. I guess I can see why, though. Like, I can see a reason for it. Does this make sense? I had 111.2 megabytes of memory, and I uninstalled something that took up 1.37 megabytes. After that, I had 110.6 megabytes free. I'm sure there's a reason for that. Okay, bud. Diddy Kong wasn't in the trailer for the new Mario Party. Does that mean he's an unlocking character? That's why? It's possible. He was in Superstars. In Super Mario Party. Okay. I have enough eggs to go back and get some health here. So why don't we try and kill 2 birds with 1 stone, maybe even 3. We're gonna go back and get some health here. And we'll keep an eye out for Sprout Blockefeller, or whatever his name is. Blockefeller, Sprout Blockefeller, Tot. I don't know. I gotta go, says Mr. Waddle. Mr. Waddle, thank you very much for tuning in. I hope you had a good time. Sorry, my mind's kind of all over the place tonight. But yeah, hopefully we'll see you next time. I wasted my egg! It's okay. Okay, that cannot be health. I do not feel like wasting my eggs on something that I have a strong feeling is not health. Okay, there we go. Jamboree looks boring to me, but so does even Mario Party that, so does every Mario Party that isn't DS. This is plush. Interesting. I'm a lot more open-minded when it comes to the Mario Party games. I honestly enjoyed Super Mario Party quite a bit. But when Mario Party Superstars came out, that one was definitely more to my liking. But, like I said, this Mario Party looks like it's going to be resolving a lot of the issues I had with Super Mario Party. And I look forward to playing it. Jamboree messed up the branding. It should just be a mainline game. Mario Party 11. It's possible that they're trying to make Super Mario Party the new mainline. Like, you know how some people complained about them just calling them sequentially Mario Party 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Well, there's not an 11, but you get my point. Like, people were poking fun at that. And they're like, well, fine. We'll do something else then. And it kind of seems like that's what they're doing here. Which I don't hate. I do not hate the Super Mario Party branding. You mean the game's having D-tier names? This tie-on. I don't mind the name Jamboree, honestly. Okay, thank goodness. Yokata! Give me that. Not because I need it, but because I want it. Oh, there he is. Hey, Sprout. Let me have the satisfaction of clearing the level, though. Keep playing. Have I done it? I have done it. I have indeed done the thing that I set out to do! Yoshi! Okay. What other announcements in the Direct was I excited about? Obviously Metroid Prime 4. Sorry, how many times has Nintendo taken criticisms to heart, says Yoshi Daffy Duck. Not many, but not a non-zero amount. I feel like the, paper... Hang on. I feel like this remake is kind of proof that sometimes their heart is in the right place. You can do it, bud. JJ, I can't help you right now, bud. I've got another request. I'd love some shrunk plastic Yoshis, please. I think 5 should do the trick. Take a look in the second course. A few hours later, the Yoshis got the giant Yoshi Woolly World amiibo plushie and the Poochie amiibo and plushie. And did you read my previous comment about the story? I might have missed it. Hang on. I read that one already. Meanwhile, Jeff is working on the Yoshi's Woolly World cake. Meanwhile, Kamek gets ready to battle Boshi. Meanwhile, the second group buys red, purple, and yellow Yoshi plushies because they killed the revived bosses. I think I read that one. Boshi enters Kamek's tower and makes it to the top of to battle Kamek. Meanwhile, the second group buys a giant a giant Woolly World amiibo online and a Poochie amiibo. Also, Jeff, did you read the other comments I have? I think I'm caught up now. Freddy Fazbear had a with a gun funniest Nintendo Direct moment. Oh right, and the okay, bud. Whatever that game is, the Funko Pop game. Oh boy. I think everyone is happy about Prime 4 existing, says Rock. Yeah, I mean, I didn't doubt that they were still working on it, but it feels great to finally see something concrete aside from a PNG of a logo. I am stoked to see anything about that game. Absolutely stoked. Also, I am going to take advantage of the fact that this game does not require you to, you know, collect things twice in future playthroughs of levels. Oh, come on. I feel like I got those last time and it wasn't anything. What the? I don't know what that was all about. I need to hang on to some eggs here. Oh, Sprout. Keep playing. Come on. I might have missed. Oh, I missed! Got it. Got it. I do not have enough eggs. Okay, I got that last time. Did I get this last time? I don't think. No, I definitely didn't. Oh boy. Eep. 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 Alright, you know what? Oh shoot! No! Oh boy. Well, I guess I'm gonna have to play this level again. I beat Metroid Prime 3 when I was like 5. Or no, I didn't beat it, says Solar Flare. JJ, I'm sorry, bud. I can't turn it up, though. Okay. I guess that's gonna have to do for this little playthrough here. Jake and Hawk being friends gives me the happy. Sorry, hyperfixating on Advanced Wars. Game series that only iSolar and Jeff know, says Plush. Oh yeah, speaking of Prime, I tried Prime Remastered the other day. Enjoying it so far, even though I only got out of the tutorial. Lol. I liked being Morph Ball, but my power suit got ruined. On to 6 Samus. Okay, so now I just gotta focus on getting the last 2 flowers and also the, that Yoshi thingy. I'm a ball. Wait, I should probably focus on my mission. That's funny. I had moments like that, absolutely. What do you think of the difficulty of the new 2D Zelda is going to be? Says Yoshi Daffy Duck. I doubt very hard. But man, oh, that game's gonna be weird. I look forward to it. I really look forward to how weird it's gonna be. We'll definitely remember that one. But, oh, I don't really know what else to think of it at the moment. Like, it's not gonna be like a conventionally Zelda game, you know? Like, difficulty is going to be a difficult metric to determine until we actually play the game, I think. Like, I can't really tell just by looking at it how difficult it's going to be. I just know that I'm looking forward to playing it. That's all I know right now. You know, I feel bad that I'm just kind of piecemealing this one. Okay, that was hilarious. I feel bad that I'm piecemealing this this mission structure because, like, I'm definitely not getting everything in one playthrough. Like, I got the full health in a different playthrough. I got that thing in a different playthrough. Yeah, I think you just have to be really precise with the egg throws, and I ain't got time for that right now. I ain't. Nor do I have the patience for it. Did I get all the red coins last time? Yeah, I've got that one. You should have named it The Legend of Link. I've seen that comment a lot, Rock. I've seen a lot of people say that it should have been The Legend of Link. As though the series games are only named for the character who is in captivity. That seems to be what the going thought is. We will keep playing. Ow. Ah! Why? Why, Jeff? Because you're being a dummies. You're not handling this well. I feel like calling it The Legend of Link denotes as a spin-off, though, says Aurora. That's also a good point. So I am glad that they didn't do that. It is going to be likely a mainline Zelda game, a mainline Legend of Zelda game, and I can definitely appreciate that. Where is that other flower now? Oh, over here. Clever. Clever. I like that, actually. Okay, there we go. But it's funny though, says Rock. I mean, I guess, but Aurora brings up a good point that it would make it feel more like a spin-off than anything. And it seems like it's supposed to be mainline. Though, I am dismayed about the art style. I already didn't like it that much in Link's Awakening, but now it has even less justification for being a thing. If you've seen Arlo's video on the, or Topic Arlo video, I guess, of, the new Zelda game, some Shrunk Plastic Comex. Take a look in the last course. Then I resonate with a lot of his points in that video, especially the art style. Like, there's no reason for the 2D Zelda games to look like that. I wish they didn't use that art style. It's not a deal breaker, but it kind of just makes me think, why? Like, why does 2D Zelda have to be toys? Here's Sprout. After the present was wrapped, the group went back to being the gamer Yoshis and play some Mario Kart 8 and buy the booster course pass. Meanwhile, the others go to get the collectibles in the S levels. Heck yeah. The Yoshi's playing Mario Kart 8. I love thinking about that. I like the cute art style of the Zelda game, says Rock. Sure, I'm not a Zelda fan, but I kind of sort of like it. Yeah, it's fine. It's fine to have a differing opinion. Like, honestly, I think I'm probably in the minority. what with my thoughts of the toy art style being like, oh, you know, really. I think most people like that look. I'm just tired of it. Like, I am one who thinks that the, you know, real life materials sort of look to games has been overdone. And I think that it's been a detriment to the Yoshi series in particular. I'm just tired of that art style, and it doesn't help that when they first revealed the Link's Awakening remake, I don't know if you guys remember this, but there was like an anime-looking cutscene of Link riding on the boat and getting caught up in the storm, you know? And that looked amazing. And then you go into the actual game and it looks like toys. I think that juxtaposition to an art style that I think everybody could probably get behind, and was more in line with the, you know, official artwork from those 2D games. Like if you look at a manual from Oracle of Ages, Oracle of Seasons, Link's Awakening, those games, Link does not look like a dopey little, you know, square model or like toy or anything like that. It looks like a real character. And I think that, like I said, that juxtaposition with that awesome looking art style that was based on, you know, official artwork from back in the day doesn't help the toy aesthetic for me. I did agree with about half of what Arlo has to say, but some of it was self-contradicting with his other points and came off like he was rambling. I mean, he might have been. It is Topic Arlo, after all. I've seen a fair few people who share your opinion about the art style, says Rock. Okay, well maybe it is more, like, controversial than I thought. Still, like I said earlier, it's not a deal breaker. I might, like, you know, squirm a little bit about it, like, yeah, why did you have to go with that art style? But it's not a deal breaker. I'll still play the game. I'm sure I'll still love it. I'm over that kind of art style. The amount of saves you've had with these spinning blocks is impressive, says Rock. I mean, is it? Like... Let me see, bud. Oh, okay. I mean, is it impressive? Because, like... Yoshi has an infinite flutter jump. I don't know if it's really that impressive. Appreciate your, I appreciate it, though. I don't know, I like the cute and silly art style, but that's just me, says Plush. It's nice looking. But for what purpose does the game look like it's made of toys? Like, Zelda used to be, and I think still is, Nintendo's primary, you know, story franchise. Like, I think Arlo actually brought up this point in his video. Like, if you want a story in a Nintendo game, the Zelda series is where it's at. So why does the art style not kind of reflect that? I've thought a lot more recently that art style, I don't know, like, I don't think that it should always just be toys and stuff that like has a depth of field effect and all that sort of thing. Just because like it has a raw horsepower kind of, you know, impressiveness to it, I guess. I think that in some ways it should at least be an art style that doesn't take away from the world that the game is supposed to be taking place in. And I think that making everything toys does that. Like, I felt that way about Woolly World, I feel that way about Crafted World. And I kind of sort of felt that way about the Link's Awakening art style. The remake, I should clarify. And now I feel doubly that way about the, this new Zelda game. I don't know, it just bothers me more than maybe it should. But, yeah. Not a huge fan. Again, I know I've said this already a couple times, but it is not a deal breaker. I will still buy the game. I'm still very much looking forward to buying the game. I just wish that it didn't look that way. I'm not gonna boycott it for that reason. I'm easy to please, says Plush. I mean, that's fair. Makes me high with anxiety, honestly, says Plush. With the saves with these blocks. Sorry. I don't know, like, this level might look like it's... precarious, I guess, would be a good word for it. It might look that way, but it's really not. Like, the hitboxes in Yoshi's Crafted World are extremely forgiving. This game is already, like, the, oh no! Oh no. Well, alright, how do I manage this now? Oh. Okay. That should do the trick. I needed a way to get some more health here, and that's the golden ticket. Jeff, how do you feel about the death of linear Zelda? I don't know yet. I've talked about how I feel about the open world Zelda games and how I really like the formula, but I've also gotten older and have a lot less time for video games now, and unfortunately, I cannot get the most out of these open world Zelda games. Like, I was actually listening to a live stream where I discussed this earlier this week. When Zelda Breath of the Wild came out, I was in college. I had not even met Sky yet. I had all the time in the world. Well, I mean, obviously, when I was in college, I had to do homework. But the week after that game came out, I had spring recess. And that week, I truly had nothing going on. So, I put 120... Shoot. I put 120 hours into Zelda Breath of the Wild when it first came out. An obscene amount, to be sure. When Tears of the Kingdom came out, it took me a few weeks to get past... Well, it took me a couple weeks to get past 10 hours. I'm just not able to dedicate that amount of time anymore to open world Zelda games, despite how much I love them. When you say linear Zelda, I think about Skyward Sword. I think about... Well, I guess mostly Skyward Sword. But even some of the 2D games, like, you know, go to this dungeon first, then this dungeon, then this dungeon, like that sort of thing. I feel like linear Zelda has been dead for a little while now. And before Breath of the Wild. Like, A Link Between Worlds, for example. Largely built off of the same formula as A Link to the Past. And in Link to the Past, you could do the dungeons out of order to some extent. But, like, they were still numbered, you know? Like, as if suggesting that you go the intended route regardless of whether you can deviate or not. Link Between Worlds didn't even number the dungeons. It's not like A Link to the Past wasn't open, but it felt more open just because it told you what order you should do the dungeons in. To that end, I think the death of linear Zelda to me just more means, like, you know, not making you do the dungeons in any order. But if you mean, like, a non-open world Zelda game, I do bemoan the death of those a little bit. Okay. I did not find the red coin. I'm gonna have to do that a little bit later. Or the next one. Eggs give you health, says Rock. I will explain that to you a little bit later. Or in a little bit. Robert says, I can't help you right now, bud. I'm sorry. What are you trying to do? Alright, bring it over here. Let me see it. What are you trying to do?
to play?
Oh, you're trying to play local multiplayer, bud. You have to go to a different mode. This one. Here. Okay, I think A Link Between Worlds is the closest thing to what I'd consider an ideal compromise as Aurora. I would agree with that. I mean, like, I like the Breath of the Wild formula, it's just how huge it is. Alright, let me catch up on some comments. You found Sprout. Congratulations, you found Sprout in all the courses. Awesome. Not awesome. Still think Crafted World is the worst of these because it feels so fake other than the things you know are alive, says Flush. Yeah, but just that art style in general invokes that feeling for me. I don't know. I don't care about modern Zelda that much, says Solar Flare. I still really love it. I can name 2 Nintendo YouTubers that are puppets, Arlo and a talking sock. Also, I don't know if I read this, Robert. I know I tried to, but then JJ interrupted me. Hey, Jeff, also happy birthday. Thank you, Robert. How are you doing? Welcome to the stream. Rachel says, meanwhile, after Jeff finished the cake, he did some more progress on Yoshi's New Island retrospective. Meanwhile, the gamer Yoshi started up Mario Party. Meanwhile, the others looked for a little Blockafeller. And I found him. Zelda is best as a linear puzzle game with open secrets. If I want an open world sandbox, I'll play GTA 5. Ocarina of Time format is where it's at. Or Twilight Princess, says Solar Flare. I've got my reservations about that, to be honest. Like I said, I'll play GTA for a sandbox game. What's he playing? Oh, he is playing Super Smash Bros. On the 3DS. He was playing Yoshi's Woolly World. Chris says, I'm not a fan of Zelda. I played Zelda 1 and I already don't like it. Haven't played A Link to the Past and other games after that. The original Legend of Zelda game has not aged super well, and in fact, I would say that if that's the only one that you've played, I'd advise that you try A Link Between Worlds would be my suggestion for a 2D game. And to get you into the series, either Ocarina of Time or Wind Waker, I think, would be a good start. Looks like he's wearing a Ninja Turtle shirt today, says Yoshi Daffy Duck. He might have been. I haven't been paying attention to that. What comment was I gonna get back to? Oh yeah, eggs to give you health? Yeah, okay. Zelda should not try to be GTA. You should not have an entire world with dungeons here and there. Go ahead, walk right in, but you don't have to. I don't like it. Start with Ocarina of Time, says Solar Flare. I don't like the linear aspect of those Zelda games very much. There's some secrets in the world, but none that really matter. I just think that the more open nature of Breath of the Wild is more interesting and, you know, captures my interest more. Ocarina of Time is a lot more predictable, and that makes it more boring. It's also very vanilla. I get that it was huge and revolutionary for its time, but nowadays, I don't know, I don't think time has been particularly kind to it. We are different people, says Solar Flare. Yes, and I respect your opinion, but I don't share it. No, I said I respect your opinion, but I don't share it. Okay, we gotta find that red coin, and then we'll move on to the Kamek boss fight. I do not want to sit down and be surprised, says Solar Flare. I mean, I guess. That's fair. But I'm not really that way. A GTA 3D World Wario Land game. Have you played the Minish Cap, says Chris. Yes, and I really like that one. I don't think it's like the best example of a 2D Zelda game, but it's very, very good. It's certainly far from the worst. What was JJ struggling to play? It was Super Smash Bros. He was trying to play multiplayer mode, like a local multiplayer. I don't think that he understood that he was trying to play multiplayer. He was just trying to play like classic or all-star mode. But obviously no one near us is playing a 2DS or a 3DS with Smash Bros. So playing local multiplayer isn't gonna do much. Interesting that Capcom made the Minish Cap instead of Nintendo, says Chris. Yes. But they did a bang-up job. I've played the older Zelda games to death. I like all the linear Zeldas, and I don't particularly like the Breath of the Wild games. However, series would be boring if people don't let it grow and change. Says Aurora, you're raising a prodigy. Prodigy. What's a prodigy? Prodigy. Thank you, Solar Flare. I try. Jeff, would you let your son play football? I would. If he was interested. Though I would advise that he do not get too dismayed because other kids are bigger and likely more fit for playing football. I would not be opposed to letting him try. Yeah, I agree, Aurora. Like, it would be pretty boring if they just let Zelda be the same. Like, I honestly got bored of the Ocarina of Time formula. Like, so many games, like, it was one of those, very influential games in the series, obviously. Like, basically every Zelda game that came after it had its roots in Ocarina of Time, and Eiji Aonuma even said as much. Maybe that's what left more of a bad taste in my mouth. Like, they just overdid that formula. I think that they did it best in Twilight Princess, personally. Maybe Wind Waker, but I don't know. I like all the Zelda games. I think that they have, well, not all of them, most of them. I like most of the Zelda games. I think the vast majority have something going for them. And I'm not gonna say most of them are bad. The DS games notwithstanding. So, whatever opinions you have about the Zelda series, just know, even if I don't share your opinions, I still value them and I still think they're valid. If I had a nickel for every time someone told me I should play football, I would have enough nickels to make my own football team. Says Rock. I never had that problem. Can you guess why? Chief opinions on Majora's Mask? Love it. I like it better than Ocarina of Time, personally. Just because I think it's more interesting and less formulaic, and it, for me, has a more compelling story. And something big for me is that, you know how in Ocarina of Time, the item that you get in the dungeon is most often the item that you need to fight the boss? That's a little boring. Meanwhile, in Majora's Mask, the item you get in the dungeon is essentially never used. Well, maybe I shouldn't say essentially never. There's the giant mask in the stone temple, but it's a lot less formulaic. In fact, most of the bosses are weak to a certain type of arrow or the transformation masks. Okay, no. You get the different types of arrows in the dungeons, but those aren't what you use to fight the boss. I just think it's less predictable and more interesting. Keeps me on my toes more. That, and like Majora's Mask had like probably one of the best side stories you could ask for. I don't know, I just think it's interesting. I also think that it did more with the time mechanic than Ocarina of Time did, and I just think that's funny. After a while, the Yoshis found a little Blockefeller the last time. Meanwhile, the gamer Yoshi started Smash Bros. Meanwhile, Boshi and Kamek were ready to fight, but then awakened to bother them. I tried to get into Minish Cap, couldn't get into it. I think the old formula did get stale for me, says Aurora, and that's fair. I am glad that they switched things up a little bit, yet also kind of played it safe. In A Link Between Worlds, they did switch up things there. I honestly do not get the hype for Breath of the Wild. I tried to play it 5 times and never got into it, says Solar Flare. You're not alone. There's plenty of people who did not enjoy Breath of the Wild. Plenty of people who think that the series is worse off because Breath of the Wild did so well. I almost might agree, but I don't know, like, I really love that game. Tears of the Kingdom I didn't love as much, but Breath of the Wild, it was huge for me. Minish Cap is my youngest brother's favorite 2D Zelda, and he doesn't like A Link to the Past very much, says Plush. Oh my goodness. I meant to say, but then Baby Bowser awakened to bother Boshi and Kamek. Okay. I know you probably didn't know this answer, but is it difficult to find a gamer to girlfriend or girls who likes anime? Says Chris. I think it would be more difficult than... You're limiting your reach, I guess, in that way. Like, you know, if you're looking for a gamer girl, your options are going to be much more limited. It's not like they're not out there, but, you know, I never met well, it's not that I never met gamer girls or girls that didn't enjoy video games, but I never ended up with one. Still, it's not impossible, just more difficult, I'd say. Did you like Twilight Princess at all? It's a Solar Flare. I loved it. I think it might be my third favorite Zelda game. Even if I don't like Breath of the Wild, I think it was good for the series. I anticipate when they'll make something like that, in that style, that I like in that style because it seems promising. Yeah, what I think would be ideal for me, because I actually like the formula that Breath of the Wild introduced, I just wish it wasn't so massive. I've always wanted to get Breath of the Wild because I've heard so many good things about it, but like I said, I'm not that big into Zelda, says Rock. Breath of the Wild might change your mind. It did for a lot of people. Also, Rock, I never answered your question earlier about the eggs giving you health. Oh, I found it. So, when you bounce the eggs in the Yoshi games, they will change color, and you can do trick shots to get different rewards from the different colors of eggs. Like if you bounce the eggs once, or maybe I can actually, ah, boy. Maybe I can kind of demonstrate it here. Alright, one sec. Maybe not. Okay, no, not really. So, if you bounce a green egg, which is the standard egg you'll get, if you bounce that off a wall once, and then hit something with it, in this case just enemies, you will get, I think 3 coins in this game, but like 1 coin in Yoshi's Island, you'll get a coin as a reward. If you bounce the egg off walls twice, the egg will turn red, and you will get health from the enemies. In this case, 3 hearts. In Yoshi's Island, it was 2 stars. And then in this game, they introduced something new. The blue eggs, which you bounce off of walls 3 times, they turn blue, and then when you throw the egg at an enemy, it'll give you 3 more eggs. It's kind of a mechanic that encourages trick shots. However, you can also catch the eggs after you've thrown them and bounce them off the wall and keep it in your storage as that color of egg that it was when you caught it. Like, you can catch red eggs and then use them to refill your health if you get in a pinch. It's one of those kind of more advanced Yoshi mechanics that I want to cover in a short video sometime. I wish Breath of the Wild flopped so we could have a 3D blast to the past. It's a solar flare. What's your thoughts with Legend of Zelda Twilight Princess? I think that it is the more grown-up Ocarina of Time that has themes that I appreciate, being the eldest out of my siblings, and now being a father. I saw Link as being very much the kind of older brother, or, you know, that kind of, yeah, the older brother kind of figure for, like, the kids in the village. He took on not only the responsibility of the safety of the world, I guess, but also took a very personal interest in protecting the people he loved. I loved that theming. The combat was the most fleshed out of any Zelda game that I know of. Like, all the sword techniques were so cool. and they were practical. I think that they did a really good job implementing those. Oh, I've got it. I love you. I liked I like the temple designs. I do wish that it did a little bit more interesting stuff with the bosses than like McWeak to dungeon item, but that was just the influence of Ocarina of Time. I really liked it. Is there any 2D Mario game you think is better than any 3D Mario game? It's really hard to it's really hard. 2D and 3D Mario are such apples and oranges. They're totally different experiences. I'd have to think long and hard on that one, to be honest with you. Twilight Princess and Skyward Sword had the peak dungeon designs, in my opinion, says Aurora. I could see that. Skyward Sword had pretty great dungeon layouts. After a few hours later, Kamek and Boshi and Kamek had enough and killed Baby Bowser. After that, the gamer Yoshis reacted to this live stream. Meanwhile, the others found all the S-level collectibles. Heck yeah. Maybe Mario 3, says Solar Flare. Oh, sorry. I think Mario World is better than Sunshine, but that's it. Maybe Mario 3. It's so hard. You going to bed, buddy? I love you. You wanna come give me a hug before you go to bed? Come give Daddy a hug, buddy. Time for night-night. I love you. Say bye-bye to everybody.
Bye-bye, everybody. Daddy, this is for Daddy.
Oh, did you put that together?
He did.
That's so sweet, JJ.
Daddy, you put this in the room.
Okay, bud, you can put it on my dresser, okay? Did you know the differences between the GameCube and the Wii version, says Chris? The biggest difference that I know of is, well, obviously no motion controls in Twilight Princess, but also the fact that it was flipped in the Wii version, because the Wii remote primarily favored right-handed folk.
Daddy, I got you free.
Thank you, bud.
Okay,
Thank you. Do 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 do. I know a lot of people didn't like Skyward Sword, but to me, it felt like they were trying to incorporate more of the dungeon philosophy and design into the overworld, which I personally appreciated, says Aurora. I think the biggest thing in Skyward Sword for me was just the world being so linear. And also revisiting all the worlds 3 times. The third mission really sucked, at least in my opinion, in all 3 worlds. And I inadvertently call them levels sometimes, which is telling to me. Like, for me, Zelda shouldn't have levels. You missed so many comments because people did not stop commenting, says Plush. Yeah, it's alright. If you really want me to read your comment, please kindly repost it. Joke, Mario Land 2 is better than Mario World, says Chris. There are things I like better about Mario Land 2. Are there? Maybe not. Mario Land 2 is interesting. Okay. Guys, it is time. I believe that we have 100% completed everything up to this point. It is now time for the secret final boss fight with Kamek. Didn't you have trouble with the Kamek fight the first time you played it? I absolutely did, and I have a feeling that I'm going to again. It's time. Zelda shouldn't have levels? Pfft, not like one of my favorite Zeldas is Four Sword Adventures, which is exclusively levels. I mean, that's your prerogative. I also haven't played it, so I can't really say. In my experience, Zelda is not level based. The others went to game with the Gamer Yoshis in Mario Kart. Meanwhile, Kamek and Boshi get ready to fight. Meanwhile, the Gamer Yoshis get ready to go to Jeff's house to give him presents. Whoa! What are you gonna do when this ends? Just finish up and end the stream? It's a solar flare. Yeah, pretty much. I mean, I'll do my little wrap up. I'm having Super Mario World vibe when I'm playing Mario Land 2, says Chris. Honestly, I think that's fair. The Legend of Zelda toilet paper. Midna is neat, and I have Wolf Link in my Animal Crossing New Leaf Village, and he's one of my favorite villagers. So there's my opinions on Twilight Princess. Thank you, Plush. Mario World is better than Mario 64. Fight me. I'm not gonna fight you, but I don't agree. Well, well, well. I see you made it to my hideout. I'm still in a tizzy over your treatment of his waspiness. Waspiness? Waspishness? The other day? Your cruelty knows no end. Well, I'll set you straight myself this time. Here we go. Here we go. Oh no, Kamek. This boss fight is actually crazy. Huh? I'm watching Star Wars Episode 2, says Blue's Cat. Enjoy. Waspishness. Yeah. Can't we just shoot Kamek, says Tyon? Okay, so this is the Tin Can Condor fight. The biggest difference here is that, well, one, he's much more aggressive with these attacks, but two, the ground is, oh well, and you can see that the ground collapses. This is basically like all the boss fight, well, most of the boss fights in the game. Except with some crazy new stipulations. It's like a remix of all the boss fights. Like, the original Gator Train boss fight did not have the electric gates. And it did not have the destructible floor. You don't have to jump, you can just move left and right, it's a solar flare. I guess it just helps me focus more. Oh, jeez. This boss fight isn't really that hard, it's a solar flare. No, but it is when you do the boss challenges, and I think that's what I struggle with the most. Oh, right, in the nards. Solar flare. Yeah, right. I really treasure this boss fight. I think it's one of the best things that Yoshi's Crafted World has to offer, to be honest with you. Boshi and Kamek start the fight, and Kamek transforms into the harder Tin Can Condor and turns the floor into donut blocks. Yeah, that's what they were. After a while, Boshi gets Kamek into his Gator Train phase. That's right. When you said a secret final boss, I'm not sure what I was expecting, really, says Aurora. Also, I dodged all of that without looking. I mean, I was looking out of my peripheral vision. Oh, jeez. Probably the only good thing. Sorry, I'm not fond of Yoshi's Crafted World. Like I've said before in the stream series, I am one who thinks that Yoshi's Crafted World is the quintessential mixed bag of the Yoshi series, in that it's got a lot of good things going for it, but also a lot of stuff going against it. In honesty, Plush, part of it is that the biggest good things that this game does is based on the, you know, the gameplay additions and mix-ups. And I know that the gameplay stuff isn't as important to you, so maybe that's part of it. Diddy Kong better have a bigger role in the new Donkey Kong game besides just being on DK's back the whole game. Yeah, like bring back the whole oh boy, I hate this. Now this is where I struggle. Sorry, I can't really my mind can't wander too much right now. This is very precise. Boshi and Kamek start the fight. Oh yeah, I already read that. Sorry. So, I think that I can probably beat Kamek here, get dinked. I think I can probably beat Kamek here in the next couple of tries. But I do think that the challenges are going to take me upwards of 30 minutes to an hour. The boss fight challenges are crazy. I like it when boss fights remix older boss fights. I think that's cool, says Rock. I think it is too. It also helps them not have to get super creative with the boss fights. I guess, like, they don't have to come up with a whole new boss for this. Though, they did come up with, like, a new section. Like, a new mechanic for a boss fight involving the Mecha Yoshi. That's pretty nifty. Ouch. Where did you go, Kamek? Those are some big pencils. Oh, jeepers. Gonna hang out in some Discord servers. I might be back. Who knows? Says Plush. Have fun. Boshi struggles a bit, but then defeats Gator Train phase. Kamek makes a remake of the... Ouch. Oh, I'm dead. Gator Train phase Kamek and makes a remake of the Great Mecha Baby Bowser and turns into the powerful mechanical Kamek, says Rachel. Yeah, it's intense. Jeff, I have an idea for a new Yoshi game. How about a game where Yoshi travels through the animation world, like travel into slapstick cartoon world, 1940s cartoon world, anime world, etc.? I just want a normal Yoshi game, to be honest. Jeff, stop reading comments, play the game. You know, that's a fair assertion. That's a fair suggestion, I should say. I don't know, like, I just want a Yoshi game without, like, a big gimmick to the graphic style. I'm so over it. Like, the game can still have an interesting art style, but not, like, have the game be super dependent on it, like the games have come to be. Like, have your Yoshi's Island art styles that look like it's out of a kid's coloring book. You can have that. But you don't have to make it so that, oh geez, we've got to incorporate the art style into the gameplay. I'm over that. Whoops. Lock in, gamer lead. I've returned, Jeef Beef. Welcome back, Heloy. I've got the perfect crossover for you, Jeff. Lego Yoshi. No! No! I see. A regular Yoshi game, says Chris. That's what I would prefer. I know, maybe I'm boring. But I'm so over the gimmicky art style of games. Like Yoshi's Story, says Chris. Like Yoshi's Island. I'm gonna stick with like Yoshi's Island. Also, it's very warm in here. Got bored because nobody cares about my silly art in the Advanced War server. Understandable. As to why you got bored, not as to why nobody cares. Okay. Okay. Oh, you can't even damage those. That's just a you gotta jump. Might as well jump. I really do like this Kamek boss fight. The boss fight challenges aren't going to be Well, they're gonna be interesting, I'll say that. They will take some time. There we go. Eat it. Eat it! Eat it! Eat it! I know that the lyrics are beat it. Okay. Okay. Maybe I should use the D-pad for this. If only Mario Wonder bosses were this hard, says Yoshi Daffy Duck. Okay. Sorry, I get bored easily, says Plush. That's okay. No worries. Plop. That is satisfying. Oh no, they jumped! I wasn't expecting that! I thought you were singing a Weird Al song, to be honest. There's a Weird Al parody called Eat It. That's funny. Ouch. Oh! That stinkies. That's definitely the hardest part of this boss fight. Oh, did you know about Mellow Mode? It gives Yoshi wings, lets him pick up more hearts, and generally lets you play at a more leisurely pace. You can select this mode from the playstyle menu anytime. Game, I'm aware that there's a mellow mode. I am 30 years old. I don't need a mellow mode. You should use mellow mode for this, says Aurora. No. Nah, fam, no. How many phases are in this boss fight, says Rock? Oh. Just those 4. Tin Can Condor, Gator Train, Kamek Mek, and Giant Kamek. Those are the 4 phases to this boss fight. In fact, I was 1 hit away from finishing this boss fight. So, we're close. We can do it. I just, you know, I will read comments after I either die or win. Whichever comes first. Probably die. Probably die. Owies. What? She was about to fall into the pit. Oh. Come on. We're gonna restart. This is a bad start. Why no beach ball Kamek? Oh, thank God that there is not one. Oh, thank God. Queso-sized pencils. Yeah, those are very large pencils. Please, I do not want to see Kamek's ding dong. This is plush. Yeah, no, that's absolutely fair. Neither do I. Beach ball Kamek. Can you even imagine that? I'm going to try not to. Doop 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 doo. Well, the #1 quote / comment. Yeah, that one. I was just gonna ask what was wrong with Beach Ball Kamek, but I think that answers my question. This is Rock. Yeah, there was a, let's just call it a meme-worthy moment in one of my live streams. The one where I fought against Bert the Bashful, and where it showcased something that should not be showcased in a children's game. I did clip that, Rock, so you can go, well, somebody clipped it. Somebody clipped it. It is in the Discord TYF Clips channel. So, if you are so inclined and want to see what happened, it is there in clipped form for you to check out. E-rated for everyone. Yeah, it should have been A-rated. I clipped it, says Heloy. That's right. I am paying attention, solar flare. I'm doing alright here. It's this part that really grinds my gears. Ouch. And this is harder than it looks, by the way. I know it doesn't look hard, but it is. Wow. Poor Yo, she looks so tired. Oh! Children probably too innocent to get the joke. I know I was, says Blush. Good. Ah, I forgot they jump! Adult jokes used to be okay in children's animation because kids won't get it. Jeff, you sound so done with this boss fight. No, I'm enjoying it. They should just change it to adults only just for this one cutscene, says Chris. You know, that's probably... Here's the thing. The people at the, or who do the ESRB ratings, they probably didn't get to that point in the game. They should have at least put, like, E10 and up for suggestive themes. If they could give Princess Peach Showtime E10 and up for cartoon violence, they could have given Yoshi's Crafted World E10 plus for suggestive themes. I absolutely got my arm ankles broken. We have a word for that. It's wrists. Oh. Oh, right. Hang on, bud. Alright, I need to get something for JJ real quick, guys. Hang on. Sorry, I'm back. Wrist, arm, ankles, tomato, tomato. It's my theme song! This is a joke. Why am I like this? It's fine. ESRB doesn't play the games. The game company is supposed to send in video and images of the game's most suggestive and explicit content, and they rate based on that. Ah, okay, I didn't know that. Well, I wonder if Nintendo just didn't consider that explicit or something. Or somebody didn't. Jeff, you should replay Ghost of Tsushima. Not on livestream, that would take way too long. But I certainly want to play it on my own time at some point. That game was so good, dude. It's a shame that I didn't get to play more of it. Loved it. It's probably my favorite PlayStation 4 game, to be honest. Okay. Am I at full health right now? Yes, I am. Well, full health to the extent that I can be full health. Oh, what graphical style do you play on in Ghost of Tsushima? Says Chris. There's different graphical styles? I don't remember. Just the default, whatever the default was. Oh, right, there was like the cinematic mode, right? Like black and white. They jump, remember this, young cricket. I shall try to remember. I've got 3 tries here. Ah! Those ones don't jump, though. I played 10 minutes of Ghost of Tsushima in black and white just for jokes, says Chris. That was a pretty cool style, to be honest. Got it. Oh. Oh boy. Forgot about that part. So close. Mario Odyssey is E10, yet Donkey Kong Country Returns is rated E. Shouldn't the more difficult game have a higher rating? I mean, I don't think the ESRB takes into account difficulty. And so Mechanical Commit was beaten, and so he turned into the Giant Kamek, so Boshi got inside the Boshi Mech, and so Mecha Boshi and Mega Kamek fought. Also, did you read my latest comment? I might have missed it. I feel like I read it. Got hit with the absolute onslaught, says Rock. Yeah, that's right. I always do that. Do you think Ghost of Tsushima is a linear game or non-linear? Definitely non-linear. You can absolutely do stuff like, well, I mean, the story itself, it's not like the story itself isn't linear. Oh my. It's just that it's an open world. You can do stuff. You can do a whole bunch of other stuff before you move on to, like, the main quest. It's a typical open world game where the story is not necessarily like non-linear. It's just that there's a bunch of stuff to do between the checkpoints that are optional, but will benefit you if you do them. So it's a non-linear game. Man, it's been so long since I played that game. Well, yeah, it's been like 2.5 years. Doo-ba-doo-ba-doo, doo-ba-doo-ba-doo, boom-boom-boom-boom-boom. Yeah, sorry, I'm not going to be able to respond to comments at this current moment in time. I really do need to get in the zone here. Get in the zone! Auto zone. Owies. So it's going to take some trial and error to figure out exactly how to deal with the giant onslaught of aeroplanes. I don't know whatever they are. I forgot I can jump. I don't think that benefits me at all in this fight, though. It's just a thing you can do, but will mess you up more than it will help. Like, there's not really anything that jumping will help with. Like I said, it kind of screws you up more than anything, because you need to hit all these back at Kamek in order to have him fall off his broom. Like, if you miss even one, he'll just be like, ugh. Absolutely my least favorite thing about this boss fight is this section here. And I think that's more just to do with the mech Yoshi is not my favorite. I think what I need to do is in that last onslaught, I think I just need to use a few charged abilities. Got it. Got it, got it, got it. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Smackadoo! See ya, Kamek. Heck yeah. Do. Yeah! We did it! After a while, Boshi got a hold of Kamek and started beating up Kamek. Soon, he turned regular size, and so Boshi beaten Kamek the same way he beat Baby Bowser, and so he was long Kamek him and beaten he. Yeah. All courses cleared. Congratulations, you've cleared all the courses. I get a Kamek suit. Would've been funny if you missed this, Tyon. You can now play the boss challenge in the Kamek Kerfuffle course. Kamek Kerfuffle! I didn't realize it was called Kamek Kerfuffle. Yoshi, you are stellar! I watched the entirety of your battle from here. Impressive. Peeping Tom. I was so enwrapped that I completely forgot to feed myself. I'm famished. I wasn't in there for that long. I'm absolutely starving. What say you to giving me 317 smiley flowers? I want to tell him I'll give him them, but I can't. My brother just came up to me saying he used my stainless steel pot as a pan, and the pot stickers he tried cooking stuck to it, and now I'm peeved. Ugh. Yeah, that's gonna be a mess. I'm sorry. Hot soapy water with vinegar. I guess let it soak. Alright, I think it appropriate to change to Green Yoshi. For it is Green Yoshi that typically wraps up these games. Yeah, I'm sorry to hear about that, Aurora. I don't look forward to my kids getting to be that age, where they mess with my kitchenware. Okay, clear by 2 minutes and 50 seconds, clear without taking any damage, and clear without causing any platforms to fall. This is why we usually don't use stainless steel pans in our house, says Aurora. They certainly have their uses, but not pot stickers. Also, I missed your— oh, right, I was reading it, I'm sorry, hang on. ESRB rated Advanced Wars Days of Ruin as E10 and up, even though it's only Advanced Wars game where characters explicitly swear. Like, D word, H word, maybe minor swears, but still swears, will included. I don't know, those are pretty tame. So, I cannot let any of these platforms fall. Oh, Solar Flare, you mentioned that I can simply just walk left and right, and you're right. However, I think it messes me up more than anything. So I will continue to jump. I feel like that works for me better. Excuse me. I think that's gonna be especially hard in this section because, like, mostly because of this part right here where the pencils fall. Well, can't get full health now. Can't get time now. Let's retry. I don't think dang would constitute a teen rating. Yeah, like I said, it's very mild swearing. And I don't know what the cutoff is, but I do know if the F word is used, then it pretty much, like, automatically goes up to an R or M rating. Depending on if it's movies or video games, obviously. Like, that's a strong swear right there. Yeah. Nowadays, I think Advanced Wars, Days of Ruin, I need to focus. I'm sorry. Oh. Not fast enough, Jeff. Definitely not fast enough. Jeff, you should just put Yoshi saying the F word in my mind. Oh, I did? Sorry. House of the Dead over... Oh. Yeah! House of the Dead Overkill uses the F word 189 times. It's a little excessive. Just a little bit. I only need one egg. Make it count, Yosh. Make it count! I almost did not make it count. Alright, so I'm definitely not getting the time here. Clear without I haven't cleared it yet! In the movies, is the F word used to depict intercourse? Oh, hang on. Shoot, I screwed up! Well, in movies, is the F word used... I will read that later. Hang on. I want to try and beat the boss. I want to try. I'm not gonna get the time, and I'm not gonna get the health, but I can at least get the clear with not making any platforms fall. That'll be one less thing to worry about later. Ah! There we go. Okay, so just for context, 2 minutes 50 seconds just passed. In movies, if the F word is used to depict intercourse, it's R, but if it's just used as a sentence enhancer, it can slide with PG-13. It's a solar flare. I feel like there's a limit to how many times you can say it in a movie, even if it's not referencing intercourse. And have it still be PG-13. Like, if they use it once, maybe. Okay, anyway. A comedic Yoshi game? Nah, that's Wario's job, and maybe Donkey Kong, says Yoshi Daffy Duck. Yeah, I see Yoshi as being, like, similar to Kirby in that it's just more wholesome, happy, I guess, other than, like, the deep lore in Kirby. But you can get away with a few, says Solar Flare. Yeah, but yeah, it's still, they said it in Guardians 3. Oh, they did? Maybe they're loosening up on it a little bit more nowadays. I don't know. Okay, so I don't get the flower for, you know, having not made the platforms fall. Oh, jeez. It's not worth it. I'm going to... Also, Yoshi isn't as good as Kirby, says Aurora. It hurts to say, but you're right. I think it absolutely can be, but in its current state, it's not. Because Kirby knows how to appeal to all the major demographics. Young and inexperienced gamers who are just looking for a good time. The stereotypical video gamer who is looking for a fun game to play, but not necessarily looking for everything, just something satisfying to play and get through. And the completionist. It's got everyone's covered. It's got everyone covered. And I think the Yoshi games can do that too, but they don't. No reason that they can't, they just don't. I like Yoshi's Island more than any Kirby games, but I think Kirby is still up there, says Aurora. Oh yeah, Kirby has some certified bangers. Absolutely. You've got Superstar, Planet Robobot, Return to Dreamland, Forbidden Lands. The Amazing Mirror I've heard is really good. even the more basic ones, like, I don't know about, like, Kirby's Dream Land 1, but, or Kirby in Dreamland, whatever the first Game Boy game was called. But, like, Kirby's Adventure was awesome, even though you only had one move per ability. Like, that didn't get standardized until Superstar, and even then, like, Kirby's Dream Land 3 came after that. You get my point. There's a lot of good Kirby games, and there's not a lot of good Yoshi. Well, how about this? There's a lot of great Kirby games, and there's not a lot of great Yoshi games. Much as it pains me to say that. Good thing I only need one egg because I didn't get any from that. Oh well. Oh no! I screwed up! I may not clear any of the challenges this time. I don't know, let's see what we can do here. If I get hit, I quit. At least this run. I quit. It is not possible for me to do the time challenge if I get hit once in that level, in that section. So you may as well pair that with the don't get hit challenge. No. Retry. See, I think you can see what I mean about the challenges being so much harder. Like, it didn't take me all that long to beat this boss, just straight up beat it. But these boss challenges definitely make it very challenging. I see some banger vids in my YouTube feed, so I'm gonna watch those if that's alright, so bye. Yeah, by all means, Plush. Enjoy. I hope you had a good time. Have a good week. Welcome back, Rachel. I will read some more comments here in a bit. Alright, come back. Let's go, buddy. Bring it. Ah. Okay. Do-be-do-be-do-do, do-be-do-do-do. I want to turn on the air conditioner so bad. I don't know if you can tell, but now I'm pretty sweaty at this moment in time. I'm glistening. I don't know if, like, going into a zen-like focus is gonna help me at all here. Whenever I try to, it doesn't typically do anything. Alright, well, I mean, I can't get the time. Focus on the pattern. I'm still gonna try, though. Well, not for the time. I'll try for the full health and for the not letting platforms fall. Hold up a sec. Is that actually easier? I guess it is, but the timing doesn't work in my favor. Nope. Can't get full health now. That was such a blunder. Okay, clear without causing any platforms to fall. At least I did that. That's definitely the easiest challenge here. Eh. It's so precise. Oh, this is hard. But it is the final boss, and it's the final boss challenges. It's supposed to be hard. I'd be sad if they weren't. Going to bed, huh? I love you. Oh. I was hoping to smack him on his way down. Okay. Okay. Got him. There we go. That's better. Also, the tolerances on that are very tight. Like, if you start flutter jumping at all before the car is completely... before, like, you've completely crossed over and... Oh, no! I'm still gonna try. I can still get the time challenge at least. Okay. 3D Yoshi game with cel-shaded graphics. Yay or nay? I'm not opposed. It's not like cel shading is... Like, I like cel shading, personally. Like, if it's done to a point where it's not, like... I don't know. Distracting, I guess. Like the cel shading in this, you know, that Looney Tunes sports game that just got announced in the Direct? It's like a whatever game, but the cel shading looks like trash. Like, that's distracting. But if it's something like Breath of the Wild or like Wind Waker, I think it looks good. I don't have a problem with it then. Isn't Mario and Luigi also technically cel-shaded? I mean, not in the previous games, but Brothership, it looks cel-shaded. Previous games were just sprites, so. Oh, hey. I thought the Looney Tunes graphics looked graphically nice as rock. I thought that the outlines and the cel shading looked rough. 2D Yoshi game with pixel art, like indie pixel art. If it's not like NES or 8-bit inspired, then yeah. Yoshi's Island was 16-bit and that looked super nice. You know? Porky Pig looks ugly in that game. Hip happy bad, you had to put the play ball. 32-bit, says Chris. I'd be fine with 32-bit. Whatever that is. Not like Sega Saturn. Or was that also 64-bit? I don't know. Okay, this is where it gets ugly. (32-bit) like Sega Saturn and PlayStation 1. Ah, no! Ah! I screwed it! To be fair, I was mostly concerned about seeing if LeBron James was in that game, rather than doing the Nintendo Fan Classic and complaining about graphics. Fair. Honestly, like, I wasn't thinking too much about it either, until, like, I think it was it Spawnwave or Arlo that I watched the coverage of it? Like, they were both like, yeah, that's rough. Cell-shaded Yoshi game's still better than other crafted game. Yeah. Yes. I just use the D-pad for that whole part. Normally I play using the joystick. It's because I'm still like thinking about that mech part. The mech part I switched to the D-pad for. Maybe I shouldn't though. Let's try it with the joystick. Maybe that would be better for me. Oh. Not even. Has a Yoshi game been remade yet? Technically, yes. Though they're more like ports than remakes. The Game Boy Advance version of Yoshi's Island and the 3DS version of Yoshi's Woolly World. Again, they're more like ports or demasters. Games that look worse than their counterparts, or games that look worse than the original version, but has more content. Claymation Yoshi. If they did that, they'd probably call it like, I don't know what they would call it. They called it Yoshi's Clay World. I don't know. Yellow Yoshi's Note. Okay. I'm sorry, Rachel. I can't really read these right now. I gotta focus. I'll try to go back and read your comment after this section. Or after this attempt. Yoshi's Claymation World says Yoshi in the Giant Kiln, says Aurora. For some reason that makes me think of Clay Fighters. Well, I can't imagine why. Very similar theming. That was sloppy. Yoshi in the Giant Kiln. Kamek and Baby Bowser find the World Kiln and decide to make the... I don't know. I'm getting depressed just thinking about that. What's the time to beat? 2 minutes 50 seconds. Or Yoshi and the Clay King. The Clay King. Like the Origami King. How about a Yoshi Clay Fighter crossover game? Alright, I'm gonna try with the joystick. No, it's not. It's less precise. I need to stick with the D-pad. .250 is the time to beat Solar Flare, and you need to do this section perfectly in order to achieve that time. So, I just did not do it. Still, if I can just beat the boss with one of the challenges taken out, that'll at least give me a little bit of a morale boost. The next Yoshi game could have the land instead of world in its title. I mean, I guess, though I imagine that makes little difference. What about Yoshi takes on the storyboard? Normal Yoshi game, please. Yoshi's stained glass window. Yoshi's sticker book. Alright. And you fight the plot as it's being drawn. Alright. After that, Boshi returned to the group to go to Jeff's house to give him the presents, but before that, Yellow Yoshi, the same one who killed Baby Bowser, wrote a note to give to Jeff. Yellow Yoshi's note talked about him apologizing for running him over with the flying boat and telling him happy birthday. Well, thank you, Rachel, thank you. The thought of a Yoshi writing a happy birthday note to me makes me happy. Yoshi and the marching band. You know, all of these are much more likely. All of those are much more likely than the Yoshi game ideas that I have. Much more likely. And that makes me sad. Yoshi and the Clayful Adventure. Imagine I beat Kamek, the boss challenge, and then it says, now find Sprout. My game would end. Come on, steady. I said steady! Dang it! Yoshi's faulty transmission in his Toyota Camry. A lot of these joke ideas for Yoshi games in the chat seem like WarioWare micro games. They, like I said, they also seem much more likely than the ideas that I have for Yoshi. Good night, Jeff, and good luck on the challenges. Thanks, Robert. I will finish these challenges before I wrap up the stream series. Well, yes, but ideally before I wrap up this stream here. Oh my gosh! Yoshi and his Glockenspiel? Glockenspiel? Yeah, I will wrap up these challenges before I wrap up the stream. At least, I plan on it. If it gets to be 2 AM and I'm still fighting this guy, then I might have second thoughts. You jokester. Dang it. Doopy doopy doop doop. Ugh. Yoshi's Big Bento World. Oh boy. The world is just a giant bento box. Again, another joke idea that seems much more likely than the direction I would like to see Yoshi take. Okay. Yoshi and the giant peach. Got him. Alright. Yoshi in Normal Land? Yoshi in Normal Land. What would that entail? I know I'm asking for a normal Yoshi game. But, you know... Yoshi's biggest fear paying his taxes, says Rachel. Oh dear. I thought we established in the last story that he had paid his taxes. He came clean. Yoshi in depressing world, real life. I screwed it. I just noticed something about these planes. The way that their eyes point indicates what way they're gonna fly. Not that I have time to look at what way their eyes are pointing. I feel like this section should give you one extra hit you can take, says Rock. Yeah, I would like that. However, one of the criteria for the boss challenges here. Hang on. Got it. I at least cleared one challenge. I know the D-pad is less precise, but it might be easier. Oh, hang on. I forgot about this part. I know the D-pad is less precise, but it might be easier to move on the joystick for you. It might be. And the D-pad is more precise. In that it's only like... in this case, it is truly only up or down. I'll give it a shot, though. The eye thing with the planes kind of reminds me of Cuphead bosses. Yeah, I guess I could see that. Nearly 3 minutes on the dot. Yeah, it was just that one hit that I took in that last section that screwed me up. That last section is such a pain. I praise this boss fight, and I still agree with that general sentiment. I think it's a great boss fight. And it's a final boss fight, so I don't take that much of an issue with it being challenging. But in this current moment in time, I'm like, ugh! Jeff, how about a game where Yoshi cure an unnamed civilian from a virus by throwing a different pill over and over until the viruses are gone, aka Dr. Yoshi? Sounds like an awful lot like a game that already exists with different Mario characters. I asked this before, but I don't know if I ever got an answer. In that one mobile Dr. Mario game, was there a Dr. Yoshi? I feel like there was a Dr. Diddy Kong. But I don't remember. It felt like everyone had their PhD in that game. PhD, of course, in this instance, standing for Pill Hurler degree. Yeah. Not worth it. I'm not gonna. Yes, he did. That's awesome. I want to look that up now just so I can see Yoshi in a lab coat. Did you just come up with that? Yes, I did. Not a super impressive thing. I thought it was funny though. Yes, Mr. Yoshi was Doctor in that game. Awesome. I don't even know there's Yoshi in that game. Says Chris. Apparently he is. I never played that, and now I can't. Of course, I heard that it wasn't that great to begin with anyway. So now I don't have to worry about dropping a platform. Can I tell you the bad news with Dr. Yoshi, says Chris. Sure, what is the bad news with Dr. Yoshi? The fact that an apple a day will not keep that Yoshi away. Excuse me. That was disgusting, I'm sorry. Okay. Come at me, come at me! I don't know why I'm telling him to come at me. He's going to regardless of whether I yell at him or not. There. That's what I needed. And, yeah, tell me the bad news with Dr. Yoshi. I want to hear it. I think. Ooh, I almost did not dodge that. So I don't have to stress about dropping the platforms at this point. The only reason that I might want to is just it does make this boss fight easier having more room to play with, but he didn't wear a lab coat. No! Did he wear any doctor apparel? Did he have a stethoscope, at least? What did he have? Or was it just Yoshi standing there throwing pills? Alright, for you, Solar Flare, I'm gonna try the analog stick. Ugh. I don't know if I like that. Though, in fairness, that time my thumb just slipped off the joystick. I don't know. I'm gonna try it again. Because that was not the joystick's fault. That was me being sweaty's fault. He only carries a bag with an image of a pill. What? Oh, that's such a cop-out. They should have had Yoshi wearing a lab coat. Oh, man. Talk about lazy. No wonder that Dr. Mario game flopped. Yeah, that's the reason, Jeff. Oh. Come on. He's not a doctor, he's a drug dealer. Yeah, I mean, if he... Where's your license, doctor? I left it in my lab coat. Whoops. Of all the days that I forget to bring my lab coat. I went to a job site, a construction site this week, and forgot to bring my hard hat. Actually, all three of us engineers that went to the construction site did forget to bring our construction hats. And we get there, and we're like, hey, weren't we supposed to wear construction or hard hats? And we're all like, shoot. You need to lock in. I'm trying, man, I'm trying. Okay. Honestly, like the other three sections I've got on lockdown at this point. It's just this one. Okay. How did 3 out of 3 construction guys forget their hard hats? I don't know. I don't know how we did. I always keep my construction or my hard hat and my high visibility vest in my car, and we did not take my car, and I forgot to get it. Ah! Try using the joystick, it's easier to switch directions. That's what I'm doing right now. But I don't agree. I prefer the D-pad. I think it works better for me. The pieces of Operation Wario Edition Garlic Breath. The virus from Dr. Mario. Yeah, that's all I got. Says Yoshi Daffy Duck. Oh. Okay. Yeah, I'm switching back to the D-pad for that section. I think it works better for me. Pieces for Operation... Oh, sorry. I read that already.